Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Before we start, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and as well as that, comment down below, I subscribed, and you'll be entered in our monthly shoutout giveaway. In today's video, we'll be going over different reasons why I stopped watching the Pawn Stars. When it first hit the airwaves, Pawn Stars had some semblance of a program that you would find on the History Channel, as in it being a show about history. A seller would come in with a historical item, and Rick would explain its significance in history, thus giving it a fascinating history lesson. However, as with any channel undergoing network decay, the show deteriorated into the annoying arguing scene only in the realms of reality TV shows. It became less about history and antiques, and more about the family bickering. The old man complains about something, Corey and Rick make some comment about his stubbornness and age, then Chumlee does something idiotic to break the tension. Someone comes in with an item, an obligatory factoid is brought, then it's back onto Kardashian-esque drama between the guys. The episode ends with Rick, and perhaps Corey, rolling their eyes at the old man's nostalgia, with Chumlee in the background doing something idiotic as usual. Other than one or two major transactions with various one-off segments, the show resembles just one of many equally foolish shows about which a family member can say the stupidest statement before the next commercial break. Chumlee, the adorable dimwit of the show, has proven to be a fan favorite, but recently that image was shattered when his home was raided earlier this year in March, with enough drugs and weapons found to put Scarface to shame. The reason the authorities actually went to his home in the first place was due to a former pawn shop employee accusing him of sexual assault, so right off the bat, the story is incredibly dark. The police seized marijuana, methamphetamine, and various other drugs in such great amounts, they suspected him of being a dealer. They also found 12 guns and a chum room where they found a dancing pole and a bag of white powdery substance. After Chumlee was exposed as a Grand Theft Auto villain, he was arrested and charged with various drug and gun crimes. Chumlee took a plea deal in May, which allowed him to remain out of prison with 3 years probation, leaving him with plenty of time to chum, hopefully drug-free this time. The effects of this scandal were clearly felt, or at least we assume they were, since History Channel has remained completely mute about the ordeal. Ever since the success of Pawn Stars, the actual business that made the show possible has been pushed aside like an unwanted stepchild. According to Travis Benton, the general manager of the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, unpredictable filming schedules makes it incredibly difficult to do any actual buying and selling. The huge influx of tourists to the shop means that actual customers are outnumbered by almost 100 to 1. Whenever filming needs to be done, customers who aren't being featured are kicked out, causing business to suffer even more, which not only affects the shop's bottom line, it can mean less for commission for employees. Pawn Stars is far from the only show to feature sexism, but it's seemingly gone out of its way to be sexist, normally when it's outright fired a woman simply because she had been naked online. Not one to take a sexist firing lying down, Olivia Black sued Pawn Stars for, well, being awful, though the legal term was discrimination. Her goal was to get back onto the show. She hadn't been fired from the pawn shop, just being featured on the pawn shop. Ultimately, she decided that the shop and the show were not worth it, so then she went back to becoming a nude model. We're gonna say she's making the right choice, since clearly this show is a sinking ship. Its social backwardness doesn't help their cause either. There are plenty more accepting pawn shops where people can get good money for their vintage music boxes or whatever they want to pawn. With that said, this will bring us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, once again, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and as well as that, comment down below saying I subscribed, and again, you'll be entered in our monthly shoutout giveaway. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.